Good evening there, everybody. Welcome in the kitchen with Tally Faye. I'm working on some supper tonight. And if this ain't country, I'll pay for line. This is country food tonight, y'all. I got my greens over there cooking on the stove, and I'm working on the video with that. But I wanted to show y'all these turnips. Now that's turnip greens over there that I have. Buzz grew me a batch of, he grows me a batch of turnip greens every year, just a little old short row of them. It don't take a lot, y'all. They go a long way. And I'll get me, I don't know, 3 or 4 batches of greens out of them a year. And you can cook them and they freeze really well. The greens do, not the turnips, but the greens freeze beautifully after you cooked them. Let them cool down, put them up in a Ziploc baggie, freeze them. You got greens, and they just thaw out, and it's just like you had a brand new pot of greens cooked. And I'm not a big fan of leftovers, believe it or not. So I'm picky about how I put leftovers and stuff up, because y'all know I'm that person that tries to make all of that work. So just saying that about the greens, they're one of my faves as far as freezing, okay? But off the greens now and onto the turnips. Y'all look at these beautiful things. Look how pretty they are. I love the colors of turnips. That purple. Doesn't God make some beautiful colors in our flowers and vegetables and plants and stuff and everything? Anyway, look, I'm going to use these ones that are this size. I have a big bowl of them over here where I've had them in this bowl and I'm getting them out and I'm going to sit down here and peel them. But y'all look at this one. Look at this turnip. That thing. He's like, baby, I think I let one grow a little too long. I'm like, yeah, but it's okay. Turnips can get pretty big and they don't get mealy like or whatever, but you don't want them really to get too big. Really, to me, this little old softball size is perfect for them. But if you get them and they're this size, don't worry, just peel that little booger and put it in their hole, okay? You can do whatever with it. My hair. I've been working out in the yard, y'all. Been mowing and stuff. Woo! Okay, anyway. It is what it is. But I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do with these turnips. Now, I'm just going to sit down here and peel them, okay? I'm just going to peel them. And, literally, I just take it and do them like this. With my knife. I'm doing that kind of peeling, just like you would a potato, okay? There you go. Peel them like you would a potato, okay? So I'm going to sit down here, and I'm going to peel me a pile of these little turnips here, and then I will, once I get them peeled, I'll come back and I'll show you how I take it from there. But I'm going to peel these pretty babies and get them ready to cook them in a pot, just a little old pot of turnips, just like my grandmother made, y'all. I won't eat them any other way but the way my grandmother made. Now, my boy and daughter-in-law, my son and daughter-in-law, they fry them. I think it's fried. I'll have to talk to them about that and see. They love them fried in a skillet, So I'll talk to them about that and see, because I know I have me a few more coming in, and I might fry some up or whatever and see what it's like. But I'm going to cook them my granny way tonight, okay? Let me get them peeled and I'll be back. Okay, so I got them peeled. Look, see? I'll tell you. They look like a really white potato, don't they? You bite into one and boy, you'll know the difference. Have you ever tasted turnips? To me, it's almost raw anyway, raw. It's almost on the edge of a mild radish or something. You know how radish, surely you've tasted a radish. It's got that bitter thing. It's all about the bitter in them. You have to like the bitter. But that's where my sugar thing comes in with these. That I level that out. You still get that taste, but it's not so harsh on you. I don't know how to explain it, y'all. But I can eat them raw. My oldest daughter, when she was little, my father-in-law had a line of them planted out across the water line through the pasture. okay? And I don't know, she's probably 6 years old or so or whatever. She'd get her a pocket knife now and go sit out there it was the cutest thing. I wish I had pictures of it. I probably did, and the house burnt and I lost all my pictures. But she'd get that, she'd sit out there, she'd have on a little dress and be barefooted and dirty and stuff, stick that knife in the ground and around the dirt and dig that turnip up out of the ground and sit there and peel them turnips and then just sit there and slice them like I just did and eat them raw turnips straight out of the ground. It was the cutest thing, y'all. She had little old curly hair and stuff and everything. Little old dirty country girl out there eating raw turnips. You know, it was fun. We've had a fun life. I've had a good life, y'all. A blessed life. Anyway, there I go on the memories again. Ah. Somebody's going to tell me I'm talking too much. Anyway, what I'm going to do here, let me put it down here now. Okay. I'll get as close as I can on it. But y'all, I'm going to take these turnips, okay? Oops. And I'm just going to cut them in different, they don't have to be, I don't want them, well, if I get them in the pot, I don't want them all in uniform sizes. They don't work that way. But I just take them and I'm just, okay, cutting them in like bite size, see, like, I don't know, a hunk. Like you would, I don't know, some people cut their potatoes up like that when they're making a potato salad. Okay? You know, kind of sort of like that. So see, I just take them, all over. I just cut them in different, like that, okay? And you need a really sharp knife for turnips because they're a little bit tough to cut. They're somewhere between I would say, the thickness of trying to cut a carrot and a potato. They're not as hard as cutting a carrot in half by any means, but it's kind of like that. It's got that where it grabs your blade, you know. But see, I'll just take them, do them just like that. Alright, got two more. Let me get this one done. I should have went ahead and cut some of them up before I did this, shouldn't I? Alright, y'all give me a second. Let me get this. Alright, last one. Here we go. Alright, there's our cubed up turnips, y'all. Okay? Now, look at them. Alright? And y'all see this is one of them regular size boiling pots or whatever. I've got them in there, and you take water and you're going to put your water just, I mean, there's some little edges poking out the tops. See if you can see that. See what I'm saying? It's not way up above them. You just cover them, okay? Just cover them. Alright, and what we're going to do, let me get I should have done had this. I need some salt and pepper and, y'all know my motto, sugar. Sugar, sugar. Okay? Alright. Now, you're just going to take and you're just going to salt them down. Now that, in your mind, you should kind of sort of think about your juice and stuff, you know, tasting your juice, because your juice is going to stay in here, okay? So, you know, salt them pretty good. Now, the pepper, you got to go easy on. They're one of them things, they take the pepper. What is that? Oh, just a piece of grass. They take the pepper really, I can't think of the word. Anyway, be careful with your pepper in them. I'm just going to say that, okay? You want the pepper in there, but they'll override, the pepper will override them quickly. They absorb it like or something. Okay, now look. And y'all, this is the part where when my granny was teaching me how to make these, she was telling me, you know, okay, cut them up into cubes now and put the water level in there and put your little salt and pepper, how you want everything. And she said, now, she said, I want you to put just a, and this is how she did it, y'all. She said, just a little bitty, just a little bitty pinch of sugar in there, okay? Not a lot. I just want you to put a little pinch of sugar in there. And I said, okay, Granny, I can do that, you know. So I'm going to put, y'all, my little pinch of sugar in there. See, I just got me some in here, so I'm just going to take it and just kind of like that. About like that, okay? Because I have a pretty good bit in here. That is it, y'all, okay? I'm not going to put anything else in here. Now, you could, if you wanted to, and it's good in them, but I'm not going to do it tonight because I have bacon in my greens. But put you a little hunk of bacon in there just for that pot liquor in there with them. Oh, my goodness. And do everything I just did. Your salt, pepper, sugar, okay? But a little bit of bacon in there would be really good in them. It is. But I like them just like they are. I want to taste the turnips tonight. This is my first batch of turnips through the season, so I'm ready to taste them, right? Because we're going to let these cook, y'all. And I'll go over there and poke them with a fork. You let them cook gently, okay? Once they start boiling, turn it back down. And let them just sit there and cook gently. Go over there and stir them with a fork. And you're going to poke them every now and then with that fork. Just like you do when you're boiling potatoes for mashed potatoes, right? But you want them just a hair before. You don't want them where they will cream up if you was to try to make a creamy thing out of them, right? You don't want them to get that far along. But you want to be able to poke with that fork, right? Because then we're going to come back in there and we're going to get us a masher, a vegetable smasher, and we're going to gently smash some of them and leave chunks in there, and it thickens up the pot liquor in it from some of it, and then you still got bites and stuff in there. It's so good, y'all. So I'm going to put these on the stove now, and I'm going to get them to bubbling, and then I'm just going to turn them down and just let them simmer until they're fork ready. Okay, and kind of ready to smash, but not where they just smash and go away. Okay, that's what we're gonna do on them. Okay, y'all, the turnips are ready. I wanted you to see them. Okay, let me get it down here where you can see. Let me put my smasher down. Where's my little, oh, my little spoon. Okay, see, they're still bubbling real easy. Just barely bubbling because I've had them, you know, just sitting there simmering, right? And see, you can see that they're starting to come apart on me, right? So see, where's my spoon? There, dang it. Let's see. I don't know how to show you that any better than that. But anyway, you see that the liquid is in there. And the pieces are like this. So what you do now, because they're done, y'all. They're ready. See, so matter of fact, I'm gonna turn the fire off. But now you take your smasher and you're going to go in there and you're going to smash them up like this, and then you kind of stir it. And see, and that's going to make your pot liquor have a thickness to it. See it? See it in there? It's kind of thick. So now you're going to just keep smashing them a little. Just smash them up. Stir them around. Okay, and that way you can see your big chunks. Any of your big chunks that are in there. And that's about all I'm going to do on smashing. I don't want any more. I want my bites of it, right? With my juice and stuff in there. But the juice is thick. And you got little bites of them and stuff. Matter of fact, I've got those probably, let me see. Oh no, there's some good bites in there. See, I want these bites like this, right? And you get a lot of this. That's the good stuff, y'all. Oh my goodness. Let me see here. See if I can get it. I done had that little spoon in there. This booger is hot. I'll just taste of the pot liquor. Y'all, that is some good stuff right there. There it is. That's old home-cooked turnips right there, baby. I hope y'all try it. You give it a try. Don't be scared, right? You know, you got to try it out. My greens are fixing to be ready. And I'm going to finish up my video with that. And then I got to get in here and make me some cornbread. But there's the cooked turnips, y'all, in a little old pot. And you just serve them up in a little old bowl of them like that and let them sip on them. And they're good with cornbread, too. Cornbread is so good with them. Delicious. Okay? All right, y'all have a good one. I love you guys. And I'll see you next time here in the kitchen with Tally Faye.